Oh, we're live, we're live, we're live. Good morning to you. How the devil are you? I was just trying to find us, you know, because we loiter on Facebook here and there. Are you well? Did you have a good week? Oh no, hang on. No, what day is it? Tuesday. Oh, but it was bank holiday. So yes, I can still say, did you have a good weekend? I don't know what's going on. Gemma's sat in the corner today because I've taken her office away. She came in and just went, so where do I sit? I went, you sit on the chair that collapses and makes us all feel like we've eaten too much because the gas goes partway through. So if I suddenly see out the corner of my eye Gemma go, and I giggle, just, you know, bear with, because she's on that chair today. How do I I think the kids have had my phone again. Oh, do you know when you just want to press the buttons, it doesn't work. Where are we? That's the wrong video. Video. Hey, talking of videos, did you watch Cave yesterday? Did you see that one? Oh, there we go. I'm here. And peace is restored. Did you see the Festival of Cave that we did for you yesterday? And did you enjoy it? I hope you did, because, you know, we had fun doing it. We have got Donna, good morning, and Sharon, good morning, and Heather, good morning, and Valerie, good morning, and Mary, and Sean. And then it says lots of other people watching. And, of course, everyone on YouTube. We always forget YouTube, Jenna, we're bad. We always forget. We must not forget you YouTubers. We do love you all. And Jenny, good morning. How is the move going? Well, I mean, I don't know what day of the week it is. I don't know where anything is. I don't know. Emily had to help me prep the show this morning. What could possibly go wrong, right, when you get your 2-year-old working for you? So, Emily, pack that box for me. Yes, Mummy. Is that your show box, Mummy? Yes, it is. So, you know.
I'm glad someone knows what they're doing.
She has far more of an idea what's going on today. In fact, she should probably just stand here and do this. She'd be fine. She'd be absolutely fine. Captain Small would have it all under control. So yeah, there's not going to be a lot of demoing today, but I do have fabulous fabrics. Some are on a discount, some are brand new in, and I've got some new goodies from Pinflare, which I have to say is quite confusing because Inga started it. The gingerbread house, which I'll show you in a minute, it came in and Inga got so excited, please can I make it, please can I make it, please can I make it, and then she sort of got halfway through saying, I'll leave you some to demo. I don't know where she is on it, I've got no clue. And she's too busy unpacking the warehouse. I rang her to go, Inga, what step did you get to? Like, help me out. No, not answering. Not answering, so I don't have a clue.
I mean, honesty is the best policy.
I know, honesty is the best policy. So we will peruse Inga's work and see where she's got to. So in answer to the question of how's it going, you can just call this Chaos Corner and that would be correct, I think. But it's good. It's good because Jane's got I've left Jane in the warehouse with Inga. So when we get there, the fabrics are all going to be in colour order, colour coordinated order, in designer order. I've had to order 7 more racks.
Jane will be OCDing.
Jane is OCDing all over the shop. Even her husband, who helped us move yesterday, is like, she really loves this, you know. I was like, I know. He said, you couldn't want for anyone better to organise it. I went, I know. That's why she's there. Loving it. Morning, Becky. Back from Brighton and a day to recover watching you. Fabulous. How is Brighton? I'm going to be there next week. I need to put that in the diary with you, Gemma.
My ears pricked up. What?
What are you doing down there? Morning, Lisa. All cloudy in Northern Ireland. Morning, Val. Morning, Christine. Morning, Leslie. Morning, Helen. She's just written good worth. I don't know what that means. Unless it's a type. I don't know. No, who knows? Sean loved Cave. Why, he is very lovable. And morning, Christine. Hope the move went well. So the move is going to be basically over this week. So what I would really, really hope is that you guys will just bear with us. We will get your orders out as fast as we can. Some are there, some are here. We have men coming tomorrow to lift stuff.
Are they in kilts?
Are they in kilts? No, they're not. So Gemma and Inga.
No, that's Inga's.
Yeah, no. Inga has a bit of a thing about men in kilts, and she wants me to employ men in kilts. I don't know where I can find her. Like, is there? She did search Scotland. Oh yeah. No, she really did search Scotland because look, this is the bag. This is the bag that the gingerbread man came back in. For the love of Scotland. So she has been looking for men in kilts. She's got a bit of a thing about them, and this is Inga's dream, is to have men in kilts lifting our fabric for us. I mean, as long as that's all they lift, it's fine. Morning, Colette. Gemma, stop it. Fab interview and warehouse looks amazing. Thank you very much. Kate loved Kafe yesterday as well. Kate, I made your daughter work hard. And your son-in-law. My goodness, they grafted yesterday. Morning, Jane. Morning, Jan. Morning, Jan. Morning, Carol. Morning, Joe. Morning, Jane. Oh, good. I'm glad you all enjoyed Festival of Kafe. It's really funny. For me, I went 2 days running, one day with Kafe and one day with the kids. And the different things that everybody picked out. You know, Kafe picked out really interesting things and the kids went for completely different stuff. So I got a completely different feel depending on who was in control. Morning, Adele. She said Kafe show was great. Thank you. Fiona and Natasha, hope the move is going well. Hi to a tired, stressed Natasha makes going. How can you tell? Like no makeup, no amount of makeup can hide that, can it? Let's be honest. No amount of makeup can. Morning, Grace. She says, morning, everyone. Great show yesterday. Thanks. It was sunny and entertaining. That's not me. That's Brighton. Just so that we all know. Good morning, Natasha and everyone from sunny Howard. Thank you for Howard. Howard. You see, you always spell it how it's spelled, how it's read, and I still get it wrong. Fiona is a huge move. She said, every happiness to you. Hope you're okay during the huge move. Kafe feels wonderful. If you haven't watched it, it's under our videos. You can watch it. It's all good. Morning from a rather overcast Scotland. We have men in kilts up here. Lynn, send them down here. Inga wants them. It's not me. Inga wants them. Morning. Hang on. Do men just roam about? Like I've not been to Scotland. I've only been to Scotland once. Do they just like roam about in kilts?
I think we need to ask the audience. I've only been.
Gemma's only been on a business purpose. So, Lynn said, well, you see, this is it, because I didn't think they would. I don't know why, but now Lynn said we have men in kilts up here, which obviously makes sense because they're Scottish. The question is, are they just like roaming?
In the rural areas, you imagine.
Rural roaming kilts with a little pair of boots on. Is that what happens? And do they get to wear tights on cold days? I mean, like, how do they keep warm? This isn't normal. They're hardy. Oh, right. Fiona says, yes, a Scotsman in a kilt. If there's kilts around, make sure there's no wind blowing. I know you could have a Marilyn Monroe moment, but a bit more.
The hormones are strong in here this morning.
The hormones are strong. Shut up, Gemma. You have to get the Men in Kilts calendar for Inga. Is there such a thing, Myra? Oh, she'd never get any work done. No. Could you imagine? Like, Inga, focus. These are your orders. If you start sending her Men in Kilts, I mean, I don't know what will happen.
It does depend on how close it is.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Karen says, lovely to join you live. Just wondering if I should treat myself to some lovely fabric. Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's that thing we're supposed to do.
Oh, yeah, that thing we're meant to do.
Fabric, not
fabric, not Men in Kilts. Sorry, got distracted. Do you want to see some fabric, actually? Hey, look, this was really hard to get a hold of, but I did. And it's the, I don't know if... Oh, look, here we go. Yes, we can do this. This is the Tula Pink line work collection. It's not all of it, because like I say, it helps if I actually switch the camera, doesn't it? There we go. Look. And I think this was taken out of her sketchbook. It's got that kind of feel. So these are the sort of sketches that then went into becoming the fabric. So you've got that notebooky kind of feel. Has anybody actually had a notebook like that, apart from Jane, obviously, because she has squared paper to design I nearly said quilts. Quilts.
When I used to go to
Quilts
Germany
on.
as a teenager,
Are all of their books in squared? Oh, nice.
So I had a few in my teens.
Yeah, well, You've got zebras. You've got the Swift. You've got, I like to call him Pepe Le Pew. Wrong way. there. And I don't know if you can see, he's a bit rude. Where's our rude Pepe Le Pew? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I can't see him. He's got a little coming out of his behind. Can you see that? I don't know. Hang on, I've lost him now. There. There. There.
Oh, kids will love that.
The kids will love it. I am actually going to make these into a pair of pyjama trousers for me. And Captain Small already has a dress out of this, so she can't complain. Well, she could, but I wouldn't listen. So we've got that by the half metre. And here he is, Mr. Pepe. Well, I'm sure that he probably has another name, but I call him Pepe Le Pew. They made him amorous and French, didn't they? Do you remember Pepe?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, absolutely stank. Now, you've got the rainbow, of course, going all the way through here, which is rather goodness. Don't look at this yet. Don't look over here. That's for in a minute. And so, what? Gemma's just...
Got into mum mode.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't. No. It's not. It is not ready yet.
Tiny.
There's Pepe. Hey, our door stopper as you go into the warehouse. Pepe. Oh yeah. And actually, ironically, I filled it full of rose buckwood, and he smells divine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So you get a waft of that as you walk in the front door, rather than the new freshly painted floor smell. Yes, I did say floor. We had the floor painted. We did. I say we. John, the man who candid it for us. Because, you know...
It's going to be a busy chat.
He is going to be a busy chap. They're all going to be busy this morning. Well, every day, really, for us. Yeah. They made the mistake of saying, just let us know if you need anything. Thanks.
We'll keep them supplied with cake.
We will keep them supplied with cake. Yeah, I don't think they really... Hey, look, our name is up on the board for when you come in as well into the business centre. It's very exciting. So people can find us now. These are the zebras. Look at them. And they also have just a little hint of colour. I love... Emily might also have a dress made out of this one as well. Not going to lie.
That girl is very well dressed.
She is very well dressed. I had to make it... It's the pillowcase dress. And I had to go up a size for her. Because, you know, she suddenly shot up. And her little chunky legs... They're not quite so chunky and chubby anymore. They've sort of stretched a bit.
They do that, don't they?
They do that. They do that. I'm waiting for mine to do that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen. Don't think it's going to happen. So, guys, you can buy these by the half metre, or we've bundled them as fat quarters in a bundle of, well, 5, I think it is, because I've got 5 here. There we go. That'll do. That'll do it. Now, this is a ringtail lemur. I am reliably informed by someone whose daughter loves them, whose name I can't remember because I'm struggling to remember my own name this morning, let alone anyone else's. Oh, Jane's back. How's it looking, Jane? Amazing. She's amazing. Yeah, they've come to pack up.
Jane's been like a kid at Christmas for weeks.
Jane has been like a kid at Christmas, and Inga just keeps saying, we'll have some space soon. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Which we will then fill with more stuff. And then Jane's husband said, do you have all the fabric in all the world, as we were doing yet another run with more fabric? And I was like, well, not yet.
That's on its way.
Yeah, it is on its way, actually. We've got some beautiful Three Sisters and Christopher Wilson Tate on its way. I just had notification. Ooh. So this is Lima. Of course, with Tula Pink, you can look at it and it's just like a pretty design, but you've got to kind of get in and rummage around to find this little chap. And even his eyes, his rings around his eyes are different colours. Gosh, that one looks like he's had a hard night. He's got red rings around his eyes. I don't know how he feels. This one looks absolutely shocked. I kind of like this. Is it wrong I'd like curtains out of it?
I'm totally not surprised.
Or just a blind?
Yeah.
Oh, blind would be amazing. Blinding idea. Blinding.
Oh, no.
It's one of those mornings. I'm tired, Gemma. It's one of those mornings. I would apologise, but no. But no, haven't got the energy for that either. There we go. But on the plus side, I did put my jeans on and they didn't feel quite so tight this morning. So that would have been from a good 10 hours of humping fabric around the place. There we go. Look at that. Now, we might have to go. Oh, Adele, thank you. She said, you are sunny and entertaining too. Well, I don't know about that. Bit tired and worn out. But well, I'll take that. I'll take that. Thanks. Here we go. Ooh. Hexy Rainbow and Dove. Basically, all the colours, which means that you've got something that coordinates with all the colours that are all in there, in the tones that Tula has. However, right, because basically there's always a rainbow in Tula's, and if you wanted something that was slightly stronger rainbowed, this came in literally the day before, didn't it? And I'm just making a right mess of folding this and rolling this bulk back up, so don't look. I know, but when I put it back up. This is actually from the Very Hungry Caterpillar, and it's got sort of crayon marks, which goes in line with the sort of hand-drawn line worky type thing. But I just wanted to bring it out because of the wonderful things it does. Doodle doodle. Ooh.
That's Lima Me Alone.
Lima Me Alone. And then we've got this in a light and a dark, haven't we? I think only the dark has arrived. Maybe the light's in the warehouse. Again, anyway, I've got it here. We do have, actually no, we do have 2 bolts. So unless I order 2 bolts of just this one. I didn't, did I? I ordered one of each colourway. So we've got the light and the dark, that's all right. So yeah, if you wanted the rainbows and all them, I don't know, some people just love rainbows. I love a rainbow. Right, so that is... Jane is a rainbow fan. Got to be a rainbow fan. Right, I'm going to put these somewhere. No idea where. Are you all okay? I am going to...
The little skunk's called Little Stinker.
Little Stinker. No, they do have great names. I'd just forgotten them. I'm going to pop that over there. And then... that up there too. And then what am I going to show you? Right. Do you want to see Pin Flare or Lewis and Irene first? Let's go Lewis and Irene, because we've sort of wafted this around a little bit, but not a lot. A little bit, but not a lot. And we've taken £1 off a ½ metre.
Yeah.
Did we do that? We did, didn't we? It's nuts, isn't it?
Gone bonkers.
Well, it's just that I know we've got more coming in. And yeah, I know it is £2 a metre off, isn't it? Well, when you say it like that, it's too late to change it. Yeah, no, what you clear with it anyway. So if you'd like a massive saving, why not? Now, we've got various here. So I'm going to have an attempt to put them in different colourways. And the reason that we've got these, and the reason that I've put them on a discount, and it is a big discount for you this morning, is because I know that a lot of you wanted to get the Christmas tree. And so I wanted you to be able to get beautiful metallic-y fabrics and stuff to go with the Christmas tree, and just be able to pick and mix whichever one you wanted. So that was the whole reason behind it. So let's have a look at basically 3 different colourways I think that we've got going on here. But it's Lewis and Irene, so it's not always quite 3. So these have got various little bits of metallic in there, which is rather lovely. And there's your deer. Oh dear, dear. So you've got those. And then, oh, these ones. These are really beautiful. In fact, these would look rather fabulous. We need to do something really big with this. I don't think that stockings would be wrong. And you can mix and match it through. What about a stocking with that on top? Whoop.
Gorgeous.
Picking out that red. Or you could go with it with that on top. Oh yeah, no, I like that. But again, this is for you to mix and match. Whatever you see fit. Whatever. So if I sort of...
Table runner.
Oh, Gemma's going to make a table runner. Good job.
My kitchen's got that beautiful blue in.
Your kitchen does have that blue in, doesn't it? Right. In fact, you know what? I might just put that there in the sort of bluey department, and that there. I feel that we've got quite a lot of red. Well, I guess I'm putting all the reds together, but you can mix them. Look at this one. Ooh. I heart that very, very much. And we've got it in the red as well. So, I mean, look, this is your chance to get them at a discount because, I don't know why. I'm confused. Why have we done this? Why have we done this? They're really beautiful. Why have we done this? Don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Look, just make the most of it. That's what I'm going to say. Make the most of it. Oh yeah, look at that blue in that one. Nice. Very nice. Hang on, we've got green. Ah, whoa. What? Hang on. What? No. What? No. That's not meant to happen. Gemma, how's that happened? Well, I have confused myself because I just wanted to have 3 colourways and now I appear to have a lot more going on. Oh, because, look, I've got them monotonally, sort of, with a bit of gold.
There's 15 fabrics in that.
There are 15 fabrics in the collection, I know. So you can mix and match it through, but if you want just tonals, then go here. But this is the same design as this. Just depends if you want more colour to pull through. Whichever way you look at it, it's rather gorgeous. And you might do the sleigh the sleigh would look beautiful in these, but also bear in mind that you've also got yeah, pound off a half metre. Aren't they beautiful? I just want you to be able to go crazy with your Christmas makes. Get ahead. do that thing. There we go. So that's one lot. Oh, Gemma, you know what we haven't told everybody?
What's that?
Lovely Paula, who did our Christmas wreath-along last year, has agreed to do a Christmas wreath-along again this year. Yay! Yeah. I hope that's still the case because Stephen catered her wedding this weekend, so I hope they did a good job. That's, fingers crossed. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. So they are one. That's one set of the Lewis and Irene that is on a discount. Whoop whoop and all that. Should you have a look at the others? Do you know, in some respects I'm very disorganised today, but I'm also looking at all the half-metre heavens that I cut yesterday morning before we started moving everything, so I had them ready for tomorrow's show. In other ways, I'm organised. I'm just justifying.
When you are, wired. The speed at which you're talking. I think we're going to have to dose you with something later and fan you.
Gin. Dose me with gin and fan me with, I don't know, a fan. A bolt of fabric. That would do. Welcome to the slightly manic Natasha Makes show today. It's just we've got a lot on. Now, some of these glow in the dark. Gemma's put pictures up as to which ones glow in the dark on the website, haven't you? The Hygge.
You look at the Hygge.
It's not Huggy, is it? I want to call it Huggy. No, come on, it's spelled Huggy.
Right,
Huggy's much nicely. Hygge.
If you hover over them or go into
I don't know if you can hear, guys. I don't know if you can hear Gemma, but basically,
I've got my big teacher voice.
I'll go on big teacher voice in this
If you
direction.
go into the listing or hover over them, you'll see the parts that glow.
Basically, look at the website,
Yeah.
www.natashamakes.com. It's all on there, on today's show page, or just search Lewis and Irene, and you're good to go. So you will see which bits glow. I love their glow in the dark. I think they are guaranteed for at least 20 washes, I believe. That's what I'm going with.
Excellent.
I don't know where I would have pulled that from otherwise. Donna's crying. I don't know why.
Well, there's gutter level related.
Oh, hang on. Whoa. There was me trying to do a show and Cass brings out nothing beats watching men in kilts do yoga. Don't tell Inga that's a thing. For goodness sakes. There'll be, oh my goodness. Yes, there is. My daughter buys it every year for her friend, but there's also a men in kilts doing yoga. Gemma, there's a whole thing. How did we not know this?
I mean, Inga watches the show back every day.
Inga does watch the show back every day. We're not going to be able to load this because otherwise we're going to. Traditionalists don't wear anything under. Hang on, what? Proud to be half Scottish. Does that mean you only wear half a pair? Being true, Fiona with blonde hair, as Fiona means fair in Gaelic. Ah, nice, Fiona. I did not know that. Rona has just received some fabulous fabric from us. Oh, good. This morning, Kafe and Lewis and Irene. Love. Good. Oh, Steve's got a kilt. Yes, Steve, you know. Steve is our man in kilts.
He is.
He is. But he comes with bagpipes. Are they actually? It's like his bagpipes are attached to his kilt. Because he bagpipes everywhere, all over the shop. Everybody else used to clap for the NHS. Steve used to bagpipe for them.
Amazing.
Yep. He's quite good, actually. I've listened to a video telling her to Google men in... Oh, you're all at it. You're all at the men in kilts in yoga. I love the fact that you all know this. Yeah, Julia, exactly. Men in kilts do yoga. I wasn't expecting that either. That has been a perk for this morning. Mr. LePew, says Debbie. Yes. Hi, Ellie. She says, hi, Natasha. It's Ellie and Mummy. How was camper calling? Camper calling was good, thank you, Ellie. Partly due to, you being there, which was great. Oh, someone's just done an angry emoji. Oh, dear.
Maybe they clicked the wrong key.
Maybe they clicked the wrong key or could not find men in kilts. This has angered them.
Poor Julia.
Yes, Julia, it started off bad. No doubt it will go downhill all the way now. Thanks, Myra. Oh, good. Morning, Jeanette. Beautiful Tula. There we go. She had a great CAFE interview yesterday. I had to go and use the bank holiday code, I'm going to say, to order a CAFE kit. Don't really need, but hey-ho. There's need and want, Jeanette. There's need and want.
If it brings you joy.
And if it brings you joy,
need.
then it's a need. Absolutely. Yes. Oh, my dad is Glaswegian. Not an image I want, says Julia. No. Get that image out of your head immediately. Do you know my mum lived in Glasgow until she was 11? And I took her there for a weekend. It's the only time I've ever been to Scotland. And my mum has an RP accent. And until she'd been in Scotland for 10 minutes. And suddenly I'm stood next to this raging Glaswegian woman. I'm just, what? You have no idea to have gone, I was in my 20s when I took her, to have gone 20 odd years hearing only your mother speak, well, as I do, yeah, the Queen's English, to suddenly be broad Glaswegian. What? Who is this? She was straight back in it. Straight back in it. We went to a house for an art lover. See, we did all the cultivated stuff. There wasn't a kilt in sight. Morning, Joe. We'll catch up later. Is Tilly visiting? Ah, baby Tilly. Morning, Jess. She just says Christmas. That's it. She's not to be swayed by any men in any kilts. Dare I mention Christmas sewing? You can, Karen, because we've got loads of Christmas stuff here. Any ideas what to make for my family, please? So many ideas. Well, yeah. Yes. Let me have a think. Morning. Late because I had to put a plaster on my leg. Slashed on a stray angle iron in the garage while defrosting the fridge. Margaret, that's not what I was expecting to hear from you this morning. So, yeah, I hope you feel better. Emily has superhero plasters, if that helps. She never actually hurts herself, but she always needs a superhero plaster. Yes. Yeah. Sharon, loved the CAFE interview. Had to re-watch John Cole Morgan interview. Oh, yes. Yes.
Well, if ever you need a laugh, that is definitely the one.
Well, John Conwell was always one to laugh, isn't he? And here he is. Good morning, John. Good morning. He won't mind. He won't mind about men in kilts. Oh, yes, it is a calendar, he says. Don't ask me how I know. There we go. Morning, Meg from Australia, who's probably thinking, what on earth has she tuned into this morning? To be strictly accurate, here we go, says Steve, who is our man in kilt. In general, not much is worn under the kilt. It mostly works just fine. Well, I mean, I'm I will take your word for it. Amazing. Oh, there we go. John says that Andrew talking to his Glaswegian granny has the same effect, I'm assuming, in terms of accent.
Erica, that we went to school with, spoke the Queen's English at school, but the minute she was with her parents, broad Scottish accent.
Broad Scottish. Yeah, I think it is just one of those things, isn't it?
They can pick it up and put it down. It's bizarre.
There we go. Anyway, as we were, fabric. Shall we have a look at some more?
You don't not to.
Well, yeah. Hang on. I'm just pressing buttons. Randomly pressing buttons. Come on! There we go. So, I don't know, it's going to work trying to do colourways again because it didn't really work last time, did it? Here we go. So we have got And these ones are the glow in the dark.
The top 3. And
Come
the
on.
ones on your left.
These are the, I'm not allowed to call it huggy.
Hooga.
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 Hooga, hooga, hooga.
Hooga, hooga. Yeah, like that.
Like that. Hooga, hooga, glow. There we are. And then, look at these little chaps in there. Well, these are the hoogers. Tomte. The tomte. They're the little people that help make Christmas. You know, because I kind of thought it was me. And all other parents out there, but apparently it's these guys. Yeah, right. Yeah. Freddie told me he doesn't believe in Father Christmas anymore. It's like, fine. It's just made a lot cheaper. Because you don't show if you don't believe.
No, you don't believe, you don't receive.
Oh, that's better. What Gemma said, don't believe you don't receive. So, yeah.
That's your Tomte and
These
Snowman on...
Tomte and Snowmen. I think they're doing cartwheels in the snow. Don't blame them. I'd love to do a cartwheel. Claire, you had a go at...
Not all that long ago.
Gemma, did you? Did you?
To show how it was done.
To show how it was done. And what did you...
Strange.
Did you hurt yourself? You're right.
No, I'd had a gin.
Oh, you'd had a gin. Oh, well, that explains it all then, doesn't it? This, I noticed, we've only got very, very little of on the bolt. That's all we've got, shooting stars. Now, what I do love, I'm just impressed you can manage a cart. I couldn't cartwheel even when I was sort of cartwheeling age, let alone...
I was a gymnast.
You were a gymnast. Oh, you're the right height for a gymnast. I can't coordinate all my limbs all at once in the same direction. It's really difficult. I watched Freddie 1 and I'm like, yeah, no, I totally get why you're gangly and completely non-coordinated. I couldn't coordinate myself until I was in my 20s. Scandi doves, aren't they beautiful? We've got red, we've got a bluey colour and we've got a grey colour. But I just want to show you, they are carrying mistletoe. Peace and goodwill at Christmas and all that jazz. Isn't that beautiful?
Those glow.
They glow? Oh, when you just think they couldn't get any better. Oh, they do glow. When doves glow. What's the song? When doves cry. I'm going to change it to When Doves Glow. I'm sure that Prince won't mind. He did a really good version. I don't know if his was the first. It was in the Shakespeare. Oh gosh, it was in the Romeo and Juliet one version, wasn't it? With Leonardo DiCaprio and what's her chops? That's it, Claire Danes. What's her chops? You know, you all know who I mean.
Everyone's what's her chops to you.
Yeah, because I've got such a rubbish memory for names. So they just have to be what's her chops. But the thing is, Gemma, don't lie. You know exactly who I mean.
Yeah.
You know exactly who I mean. So that's why we get on so well, because you can interpret the gaps that I live. You do speak fluent Tash, which is worrying. These are cute little guys. Tomte snowballs. Well, who doesn't want Tomte snowballs, eh? Can leave that one right there. Beautiful. If this is not a fussy cutting scenario, I'd quite like to make pyjamas for little ones out of these.
That would be good.
Wouldn't it be really sweet? Really? And they would glow.
No, those ones aren't a glow.
They wouldn't glow.
They're not a glow.
They would not glow. I'm lying. They wouldn't glow. What are you talking about?
In all at the same time.
So confusing. So confusing.
It does say on them whether they glow.
Oh, well, you'll see the pictures if they glow. Oh, hang on. I think I can see more glowy stuff coming up. Shall I show you the glowy stuff? Yeah, this is the glowy stuff.
Now that would make cute pyjamas.
These glow. That'll be there.
That you've got your finger on is the glowy bit.
Yeah.
Mini Tomte.
Mini Tomte. Tomte. Aren't they fab? Nordic green, charcoal and what? Red. Oh, just red.
Just red.
Just got bored by that stage. They'd peaked. That was it.
They peaked at
Yeah. Nordic green. I think we'll finish there. It's just red, isn't it? Just go with red. It's red, for goodness sakes. What have they called this? Come on, Gemma.
That one there is Tomte Forest.
Tomte Forest in
charcoal,
charcoal,
green and icy blue.
Green. Hang on. Is this not?
No, it's not Nordic.
Oh no, not Nordic green. I mean, it is Nordic green. If that's Nordic green, that's Nordic. No, because it's the same green. Very confusing. Look at them.
I just do what they say.
Gemma says they just. I mean, since when did you just do as you're told? Hang on.
When Lewis and Irene say so.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. This woman is more willful than I am. So when she says, I just do as I told, as I told!
Like an Emilyism.
That does, yeah.
Don't do as I told.
Suddenly she does sound like my daughter, who does not do as she's told.
And is also small.
And is also small but mighty. Absolutely, yes. That is the one. Do you see what I have to put up with? Do you? Do you? Do you?
When people refer to you as my boss and you go, hang on. Who is whose boss?
No one's the boss of me, Gemma, let me tell you. These. Now these are not hang on. These aren't glow, but they're a bit gorgeous. I want to do the Christmas tree in this.
Poor Dolly just
Possibly
found the
this.
men in kilts. It's got very warm in there and she thinks she needs Christmas to cool her down.
Oh, Dolly, you found the men in kilts. Good on you, girl. Good on you. Yeah, you see this as our viewer numbers suddenly dip because everyone's looking up men in kilts. Good grief.
Come back and
Yeah,
look
it's
at the
Tuesday. It's Tuesday morning, ladies. It's only just gone 10:30.
Come back and look at icy.
Come back and look at icy blue fabric. This will cool you down.
Icy blue snowflake fabric.
It's clearly a hot flush. You're fine. You're absolutely fine. Good grief. What kind of a show is this? Do you know SJ will be having conniptions because, you know, you're not meant to discuss stuff like this because otherwise Facebook don't like your videos.
No, especially if it's something violent. Someone said they were
Oh, if
going
it's
to
something
stab at one of
violent.
our projects the other day. We got a bit of a mark on Facebook.
Oh, did
And
we?
their comment got deleted by Facebook because of the word stab.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh.
Careful, guys.
Careful, yeah. I don't know if they're going to, if kilts is like a watchword for them. I think we're all right. These are little Tom Tens flying about on. They are really tiny, aren't they? If they can fly about on top of a dove. Either that or it's a large dove. Either way, it's good fun.
Yeah, flying tomte.
Flying tomte. They glow. I mean, what more could you want out of a fabric? Oh, a red version. There we go. Have they just called that red, or have they decided they've deigned to give it any other kind of red description?
Red, charcoal and silver.
Red, charcoal and silver. There we go, ladies and gents. That is that. That is that. Hurrah. So yeah, Fully boots, they are £1 off for a ½ metre. What? Oh, Gemma's laughing again now. Is Dolly all right? Yeah, she's fine. What?
Fiona saying your sessions are so diverse and enjoyable. I try to think what conversations will happen at your workshops. Well, and indeed, what conversations happen when we're not on air.
Oh, diverse and enjoyable. Yeah. I'm going to put that on my CV. You know when it says under interests, I'm just going to put down diverse and enjoyable. That's it. That's what it needs to be. Yeah, I don't know how much work is going to go on in our workshops. If I'm going to be brutally honest, I couldn't tell you how much actual work will happen. But there will be tea and cake. So yeah. I think that makes up for quite a lot, if I'm honest. I don't know how you feel about that.
I think tea and cake fixes most things.
Tea and cake fixes most things. I think that. And a smattering of smut. Gemma Pinfield Thomas. Good grief. We're meant to be behaving today.
I know, we're getting lots of laughs. So
lots of lols.
Lots of lols.
Lots of lols. Well, thank you, everybody.
Myra is watching us and not looking at men in kilts because she doesn't want flushes this early in the morning.
Myra does not want flushes. Myra, that's probably probably a good thing. Good grief. I feel manic enough already. There's a do you know what Lisa Chandler said to me the other morning when I was on the phone to her? She said, "Is it wrong that I can tell how much coffee you've had by the time you speak to me?" I'm like, no.
Oh, the good news is that SJ thinks that our conversation with men in kilts will be okay.
Oh, SJ thinks our men in kilt conversation is okay.
Men in quilts.
Men in quilts. I mean, I was just going to say there's an opening, but I just...
There is a hole in the calendar.
There's a hole in the calendar market for men in whichever ones. John Cornwall, I'm sure he will supply a quilt or two. How did it deteriorate? Normally I'd be sewing by now and having to concentrate. This is what happens. This is what happens, people, when I don't do a full demo. We just descend into chaos.
It's not like we spent 40 minutes talking
We've talked about fabric. We have talked about fabric. And, to be fair, what are kilts made of? There is a very tenuous link because they are fabric too. Therefore, they are applicable to the show. I'm going to let you look at this. Because...
Jess has said she wants a smattering of smut putting on a t-shirt, but it seems to be a hidden post. So I don't know whether Facebook have hidden a smattering of smut.
Jess wants a smattering of smut on a t-shirt. That's hilarious.
I think we've got in trouble with Facebook.
Have we got in trouble with that one? Has it hidden it?
Yeah, it's-
Oh, it's hidden it. Gosh. Well, there we go.
Oh well.
What would happen if I wore a t-shirt with that on it? Would we get told off then?
No, 'cause
Or would I just
they
get in
won't-
trouble?
They won't notice. will
They won't notice that, or is it just the comments they look at? I don't know. I don't understand it.
SJ knows this stuff.
The SJ does know all of this stuff. This is heavy-duty card cartonnage kit with your printed embellishments. This is the gingerbread cottage. This is what's got Inga all excited. I'm going to use the excuse, not that I don't know where she's got up to. I don't know where she's got up to. But that I would like to give her the joy of finishing it. Because she was so excited. So I'm not going to do that much on it. But what we've done for you is put together, because you need a fabric on the top, which is sparkly and Christmassy. See, jazz hands there. And then a sort of gingerbready colour. We went through all of our fabrics before we moved them, looking for such things. And look what we came up with. I'm quite impressed with this. We came up with this, which is sparkly and rather fabulous, which is Lewis and Irene. Whee! And then also this linen-y look one, which is exact ginger. Honestly, we were getting quite exact about our gingerbread-based colourings because we had a beautiful batik, but Gemma said they looked like the gingerbread had burnt and I wasn't allowed to use it. So, you know, we finally decided that this was the gingerbread colour of choice.
But the fabric bundle is separate.
The fabric bundle is separate, so you might have something that you prefer, or you might want, I don't know, you might. Who knows? But that's what we have started to use. I will get Inga to finish this. I said get Inga. She's going to finish it. She loves it. She's got so excited. This is what they look like. This is a big old pack in here, and it's all cut for you. We did cartonnage the other day, so do go back and have a look. Basically, you need a pot of this, and away you go, which is your bookbinding glue. And off you jolly well trot on a pair of scissors. That's it. And then you can make such lovely things as that's my little fabric tidy thing there. We've also got the sewing wallet. If you're just starting out with your cartonnage, then something like that is a nice, easy one you can do with your half-meter heavens. They are lovely gifts. Yeah, absolutely. So maybe this is it, Karen. Maybe this is what you can make for your family, is to make them something gorgeous like this that they can keep and bring out every year, especially with a little one in the house because she's got grandbaby now. It's lovely to start those traditions, isn't it? So the Victorian sewing box, that's a beautiful one. The trinket box is, and all these parts move. It's really lovely. This is the Christmas tree kit. So this is what makes that. It's big size, isn't it? It's really big size. And then there's the big trinket box. So that's your little one and that's your big one. But again, so you need 1 metre of fabric for this. So you could do it with a half metre heaven because you've got your lining on the inside and then your outer fabrics. I just think it's lovely. So they're really, really lovely to use. And once you've done one, you'll just keep doing them. So you will get the bug, but do get your bookbinding glue because Pinflair's glue is second to none. Right, this is what Inga gave to me in her I Love Scotland bag, or For the Love of Scotland, or whatever it was. And it's going to have to go back in here. You know when somebody's halfway through a project, are you sure? Here we go. No, there isn't. No, I did check. Nothing there. So you see, Inga's... But this is, apparently... I don't know, who do I insure with? Well, Pet Plan mainly. Yeah. This is... so this you see, this is it. Inga's done the very clever thing of going through and sorting out all the bits. There are a lot of bits with this, and you've got different thicknesses as well. So that's just one part of it. And so she's put that in her envelope. You see, Inga is our resident womble, so that's why she's upcycling. No, it's good. It's good. And then, is any surprise? Don't know where she's at. What's going on here? Oh yeah, look, I sorted through and found you these. So these are the slats on the roof.
Beautiful textiles.
So you see, that's what you start off with, and she's got the top ones to do. So they'll go on her fabric, back to back, and then she'll cut out, leave a seam allowance, like so. I've got a couple here, and then you see you'll put a little bit of glue along there, fold that along, cut into like you would everything else, and then with your glue just work your way around onto the back there until you're left with ta-da, and they will then you'll build up your roof. Now what you can do is just glue the top bits, and then you can tuck sweets underneath, which is what's in the picture on the front. So we'll do that.
Ooh, we've got a question. How much fabric do they need for the Christmas tree? Was it a metre?
For the Christmas tree?
What does it say?
It says, bear with, keep the bag and its contents away from young children. I think, yeah, so you need 2.5 metres. Yeah, so you need a contrasting one. We did it as a 1/2 metre heaven, didn't we? We did Christmas 1/2 metre heavens last year, and that's how we did it with the Moda fabrics. Oh, so these are your little cutout bits. Get your paper scissors, and so you can cut out all your little gingerbread people, back and front. Boop, boop, boop. And then, you see, so this will be your roof, and then that will go over there, like that, when they're all covered. And so you start to build up. It's really gorgeous, isn't it?
Stunning.
And doesn't get the kids absolutely hyper either, because that's the problems that I have. And then, now, this has to be cut to size because you then insert the windows. But you can start to see, this is going to be quite big. Hang on. Bear with. Ah. So that's going to be, it's going to be, yeah, it's a big thing. It is a big thing, isn't it? Gemma's excited for Christmas now. And that's your back there.
Lisa's craving gingerbread.
Lisa's craving, oh, with an after dinner. Oh, you've just upped that, Auntie, haven't you? After dinner drink.
And Meg is having a wine and some brie.
Meg is having, oh, they're in Australia. Just like I said, we do have a lot of Australian viewers. So for those of you that are thinking, they're in Australia, it's fine. Well, it's the thing, isn't it? We always say it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And it literally is. Right, so you've got your bases here. So you see one will go on top of the other. And so you build up. So you're always covered, which is rather nice. And then, just to give you a little idea of how this is going to look.
Oh, it's going to be fabulous.
I mean, if in doubt, you can use it as a bird box. So they are then your sides that go in there. I need about 15 other hands to build this up. It's going to be a lovely centre table piece, isn't it? And then this is all your chimney bits up here. So you can build up your chimney. You've got your slats. You've also got, so don't worry that this isn't necessarily covered, because it's really need to be like an octopus. You see that will sit on there, like so. It's good, isn't it? This is not a quick project, okay, which is why I'm not doing all of it, but
This is a lovely rainy day activity, isn't it?
it is, isn't it? You see that will sit over the top there. So you can paint those if you want to. Whoa, a lovely project too, the grandkids. And then it'll be one of those things that comes out every single year. You know what we need to do? We need to create some little felt gingerbread men patterns.
Nice.
And have them stuffed so that rather than having the paper, not there's anything wrong with paper ones, but
Yeah, the stickers.
the stickery things, but you might want to have one that, you know, so that, oh, there we go, huffily puffily blew it all down. That's how it's going to build up. All step-by-step instructions, all rather fabulous. I'm going to put this back into I Love Scotland over here.
Yeah, of course, the Chuckle Sisters.
The Chuckle Sisters.
It lifts us up.
It lifts you up. Oh, I'm glad.
And Dolly's really in naughty world today.
Dolly's in naughty. Dolly, you're going to get us in trouble. What's?
Quilts.
Oh shit! Oh gosh.
Can they be small quilts, please?
Can they be small? Well, more like dishcloths.
What Fiona did suggest placemats, maybe.
Placemats. Well placed mats. Is that? I mean, it's a possibility. I can't. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I mean, that's food for thought, isn't it? It's all Inga's fault. She's not even here. That's wow. Good grief. Well. Oh, that's your handle. That's your handle for your sweetie. I'm going to put that in Inga's sweetie box Esure bag. She's going to need that for her. There we go. Oh, a bit of Tuesday smut. What fun. You see, this is it. This is the trouble, though. I do these shows with you here, and it's all fine, and we're not off-commed or anything. And then I go over to the craft store, and I've got to actually behave.
Yeah.
Here are all your sweetie things, by the way, and you have to cut them all out. Well, you don't have to. It's up to you. You could just stick the real things all over the place. It's up to you. But there they are. So that is the gingerbread house. It's rather fun, and it's just one of those things. If you want to, you know, have a little afternoon activity with grandkids or whatever that they're going to love. I need to get one for Freddie and Emily. They will love it. Or Inga, big kids too. You know, it's all there.
Inga was leaping around.
Inga was leaping around, which, bearing in mind she's hurt her knee again, was no mean feat. We do call her Skippy, in a loving way. Yes. So I think that it is a quick one because we are mid-move, so I do apologise. But, you know, no, I have one more thing to show you. One more thing to show you before we go, and that is, right, so a lot of you, I made this the other day. I've been wanting to, do you know what it was? I wanted to do something with the round handle. And then I did it and I was like, actually, I think we've got some oval ones that might sit better. So I think that we are mostly in agreement that the oval one looks better. And then we wanted a name. This is the, oh gosh.
Half 60?
No. The fabric is French General. There we go, French General. And it's really beautiful. It's all up here because I had it in here so I could chop it all up. It's really beautiful. And then with, I want to say that's silver mink. Is that silver mink? Yes, silver mink works so beautifully with that. So it's all lined in silver mink there. But we wanted a name. Gemma says Swinging 60s because it's made with the half 60 triangle tool. But you've got a template in your pattern as well if you don't have one. So don't worry about that. So Swinging 60s. And then and I was like, oh no, I could get on board with that. And then should, you know, to keep in keeping with our condiments and key table runner. And that started off, that was before we even came to air. So the level was set by Gemma. So yeah, so basically, would you like this in, what fabrics would you like it in? Do you want it bringing to air? Do you want it with oval or round? And I think this is going to look gorgeous in the Three Sisters fabric and the Christopher Wilson Tate that we've got coming in. Yeah. Is my feeling. I feel it is quite a modery bag. But do you know what? The other thing is you could do it in your half metre heavens because you could alternate pattern, plain, pattern, plain, pattern, plain. You could do that. You just need to buy 2 half metre heavens. So that, if you would like it, I will bring that to air next week or the week after. Oh, the fabrics probably won't be here by next week, but we've got this, and it would also look really nice in that Adidas sitar that we had last week as well. Ooh, yes. All right then.
This is a great present as well, isn't
It is a great present, and it, do you know, yeah, and it's a nice size.
I have bags like this to have sort of knitting in. And
Knitting. Well, do you know what? It did remind me of a knitting bag to start off with. I think that's just because of the handle.
Yeah.
But it's also quite an easy one. And I did think as well, you could put a little clasp on there if you wanted to then be able to go. So let me know if this is something that you want to bring to wear, because I was just having a little play the other morning because, you know, I've got nothing else to do. And have a gem. Nothing else to do. Nothing going on here. Nothing to see here. So yeah, that was what I came up with.
Swinging 60s bag.
Swinging 60s bag. Is that what we are all in agreement with, or is that just that you? That's just Gemma.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. What can I say? Oh, do you know what else came in? We'll load this up for you today as well. This is Moda. I think I'm right in saying it's a Moda fabric. Isn't it cute?
Really cute.
Mini pumpkins.
I can hear JCM. I can hear him.
I can hear
just
JCM
sense
as
him
well.
bouncing
Yeah.
and feeling.
There was one more. I think it had bats on. I just made the kids a little trick or treat bag
So cute.
with a thread on it, apparently. But yeah, so there we go. That's that. And yes, so I will see you guys tomorrow. It's block of the month tomorrow, isn't it?
It is.
I knew there was a reason that I had Jane's quilt out, hidden by an advent calendar that I had to go through again with Emily, still didn't have chocolate with in this morning. It's like Groundhog Day sometimes, isn't it, with little ones? Just the same conversation. No, it's not your birthday. No, we're not going on holiday today. And no, there are still no chocolates in the advent calendar. I mean, yeah, I just took all the joy.
You are the fun sponge.
I am the fun sponge. That's it. That is me in a nutshell. So this is me and this was us. Thank you very, very much for joining us. Jane will be, as ever, professional tomorrow. With our block of the month tomorrow. Doing that here at 10 o'clock if I work out what day of the week, month or anything else it is. Thank you very much for your time. Do grab yourself your pin flare or your, you know, otherwise known as, to translate, Lewis and Irene Christmas fabric, which is on a discount. And I will see you bright and early. Now you can go and Google. I'll see you later.